All right, I guess we're playing some ball all of a sudden. Ken Cohn and Aaron Sundin on the call today.
Rock and roll. Here we go. Opening day. Back half of a doubleheader. What was the final score of that first game? 12-1, 13-1?
Was it 13?
13-1.
13-1.
Yeah, Hudson.
With Hudson on top.
Had a snow out game on Tuesday, so this reminds me of the olden days back when they used to play doubleheaders all the time. They'd kind of flip-flop every year. Now they've gone back to going 1-1, but doubleheader tonight.
Yeah, it's fun to see.
Lauren Ledberry pitching. Ground ball down the third baseline.
Just a little foul.
So some new faces, Ken. We'll get into that. Team returns quite a few seniors this year. Girls you've heard of before. You've heard heard their names. Lots of playing time. So a lot of experience. And we have a new coach. Brian Schwab takes over for Jim Revore.
Got all sorts of stuff going on this year.
Lots of stuff going.
A lot to talk about. And we got 2 cameras now.
Oh, yeah, you got to talk about that.
I know, right?
Pitch low that time.
Yeah, so you'll notice we've got camera A, which is down the first baseline, and then camera B, which is right behind home plate here. And hopefully we don't catch any foul balls.
Well, we're getting a lot of wind, I can tell you right now.
We're definitely getting some wind in the face here.
1-2 Ledberry. Up in the count. Pitch that time. Hit to the shortstop. Maddie Schwab over to first base.
Bingo.
For the first out. Schwab at short. Third base, we've got Elena Jewell. Behind the plate, you have Evelyn Wolfgram. We'll get to some of the other infield and outfield there in a second. One out here.
Woo,
top of first.
Wee. Nice heat. Boy, the wind just popped up, didn't it? Goodness sakes.
Right in our faces, too, kind of coming out of the north here. 0-1 here. Ledberry, of course, we've seen her pitch quite a bit the last couple years. Senior. Ground ball off the plate. That one's foul. Haley Carlson over at second base. Paige Adrian playing first. Got Mel Souza out in right field. Center field, Bryn Hayes, and I do not have a number on our left fielder yet. She's wearing a sweatshirt, so we'll get to that. Change up that time in the dirt. Swings at it. Throw over to first.
Nice play.
Second out. Pulled the string on that one.
You know, Joe liked that one, calling that one the nasty pitch down there.
Yeah.
Woo! I do have some mittens if you need to borrow these, my friend.
Maybe Jonesy, he's sitting next to me here. Maybe he's got a snowmobile suit or something in his truck I could borrow.
What'd he say? Just cuddle? Oh, boy.
We've done that before, right, Ken?
Well, there's nothing wrong.
A couple football games late in the year, it gets a little cold.
Man, there is nothing wrong in kind of snuggling up a little bit in the booth sometimes. Yeah, late in the season. Whew.
Good pitch that time.
No ball on that one?
Well, and we've talked about this before. I honestly think these spring baseball and softball games are colder. I mean, when you're out in the elements and you get some wind and it's wet, it's kind of like, ugh, yuck.
Yeah, for sure.
That one's in the dirt.
What do you got for a count right now?
I think it's 1-2.
1-2?
Yep, my bad. 2-1. 2-1.
Okay.
I'm watching the ump here, seeing what he's got for fingers. Hopefully he's got them all, because otherwise I get confused.
Yeah, you and me both.
Nice pitch that time. Change up just off the plate. Good pitch that time. Off the end of the bat. That one's foul. A little behind it.
Got a full count here?
Full count. See what Lauren comes back with. Had the first couple batters mixed up on that changeup, but seeing that batter behind on that pitch, I'd come back with a fastball. See what she comes with here. 3-2. Changeup. That one's outside. 2-out walk. Brings up the cleanup batter. course, we're playing the Old Abes tonight from Eau Claire Memorial. Evelyn Kolar is the cleanup batter.
Eau Claire. If you're not from around the area, Eau Claire is about an hour east.
Just a bit outside that time.
Ball on that one. That's where both my boys are at right now in Eau Claire. All right, camera's getting blown around up there. Darn it.
You'll have to explain to everybody what you got set up here. You're always Mr. Creative when it comes to enhancing the viewer experience.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
You are.
Could have said a number of things there, but that was very nice of you. Yeah, so I've got a
good pitch.
Call strike there?
Yep, 1 and 2.
All right. Yeah, so I've got another camera that I've got mounted kind of on a magnet, but it's so darn windy tonight that we've had some issues.
That one's outside. Runner gets a late jump. Gets there. 2 out steal. Runner advances to second. Count goes to 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Thank you. Keep that updated. Monkey with this camera real quick.
Got her that time swinging.
Hello.
For out number 3 for the Old Abes. No runs, no hits, 1 left after 1/2 inning. Old Abes 0. Hudson coming up.
Perfect. And welcome back to the Hudson girls softball game. This is the home opener going on. They took down the Eau Claire Old Abes in their first of the doubleheader today, and our first at bat in the second game coming up here.
Freshman Carly Meyer up to the plate. Carly might be our right fielder, or left fielder, I'm sorry. I, like I said, couldn't tell the number there based on having a sweatshirt on, so. Pitch is high, 2-0.
In the batter's box, there's a line that cuts through. That's not anything that they have to like abide by with their feet, right?
Well, I'll tell you here in a second.
Okay.
Pitch is strike that time. So if you look at where that, if you look, the box is the box, and you got to stay within that box. That's the batter's box.
Yep.
But then that line just, if it runs from the back of the plate down the third baseline.
Correct.
You don't see that very often, but it's basically just what lines up to go down the baseline.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
3-1 here on Meyer. Older sister Paige is a graduate of Hudson, played softball. Strike that time. Full count.
Full boat.
Got number 15 pitching for the Old Abes, Taylor Beneke. Full count. Ground ball right up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Right over Beneke's shoulder.
Let's
that
go.
time. Good hard hit by Meyer.
Brent Hayes on up.
Swinging away. Oh, throw down. Oh, that one's off. Good take. I said swinging away. It looked like she was going to take or cut at that, hit and run, but right away, aggressiveness on the base pass from Hudson. Meyer gets the stolen base.
Got a call ball on that
was
first
a
one,
pitch
correct?
high. Yep,
okay.
pitch high.
Thank you.
High again. 2-0 on Hayes. So she saw her last year make some fantastic plays out in center field. She's back there again this year. Runner in scoring position. Good lead there by Meyer.
3-0 here.
3-0.
Thank you.
Pitch across that time for a strike.
All right, I'm liking the wind settling down a little bit here.
Don't calm down.
Don't jinx it, but geesh.
3-1. Ball outside. Hayes walks. Again, nobody out here for Hudson.
Wow.
Brings up number 12, the catcher, Evelyn Wolfgram.
All right, here we go. Hudson getting a couple runners out there, first and second right now.
Right when you said the wind stopped, here it comes again.
Knew I was going to jinx that thing. Sometimes when you're starting to say stuff, you just can't stop yourself. And I'm like, I knew the jinx was coming.
Slow down.
Yep, I knew the jinx was coming. Dang it.
Ground ball.
Oh,
That's
what
going
a
to get
rip.
to the 5-6 hole.
Let's go.
Sends Meyer home. She's safe, standing up. Wolfgram with the rip between third base and short, out to left field. Throw is late to the plate. Hudson leads 1-0.
Nice. Just zip that one down there.
Paige Adrian, another freshman up to the plate. Big cut there. Adrian playing first base tonight. Pitch inside. 2-0.
That's what that stood for, pitch inside. Man, I'm learning something just being by Jonesy.
Outside that time.
3-0, is that what you got there?
3-0.
Okay.
Hudson being patient here at the plate to start this game. That one's in there for a strike. Again, nobody out. Hayes at third base, Wolfgram at second. Hudson with one run in so far in this first inning. That one's popped up and out.
Over by the old outbuilding there.
Ooh.
Wow, girls are pretty pumped about that.
Got to scream when it hits the shed, I guess.
I like that.
Full count. Line drive.
Wow.
That one's over the center fielder's head.
Let's
Just a
go.
rope. It's going to score Hayes. Here comes Wolfgram.
Stand up double. Let's go.
Paige Adrian in there for the stand-up double. 2 RBIs for her.
Dang, let's check out that replay on that one. Jeff with a great camera angle down the first base line, and bam, just roped it out to the center field there. Great play.
Yeah, that's impressive. A couple of freshmen here in this first inning getting good at bats.
I'd say, wow. Good pitch there. Good
Anya
pitch.
Weiler up to the plate. Still nobody out. Hudson with 3 in so far in this bottom of the first. Again, good patience at the plate. They're getting pitches to hit if they just wait for it. So 2-0.
Oh, I had 1-1.
Oh, maybe it's 1-1. Go with that.
Okay. There you go.
Whoa! Off pitcher's glove. I think
Wow.
that's going to be an infield hit that time. Runner at third takes a look, but decides to stay put.
So fast, 5.
Just a good hard hit that time.
Love it. Yeah, you could see the pitcher's glove just bend back as she tried to just missed it.
Now batting number 10, Maddie.
Maddie Schwab up to the plate.
Now, is this the coach's daughter, Maddie Schwab?
Yes.
All right. Junior, I believe.
Yes. Playing shortstop.
Love it. Yeah, we talked off the air, but we're going to have to get Brian up for an interview
Yeah.
at some point, which will air pregame.
When you ask him, I'm curious to know if he's going to be able to go turkey hunting.
Oh.
Runner goes, going to be safe. Throw down to third, safe as well. Yeah, he's a
Avid turkey hunter?
He's a turkey hunter, so that kind of this softball gig that might cut into his gobble time. So
Right, because, well, maybe he's just thinking fall.
yeah,
I mean, that's half the deal then.
fall back. 1 and 2.
So that is something that I've never done is turkey hunting. Actually, I take that back. I have done it.
I
did it
with your car.
Did it poorly. Did it poorly. Well, I set up, I got,
Ooh, just missed on that one. Good eye.
so I got a little spot where some turkeys were nearby on a buddy's dad's land. Started doing my, right? And so then I heard some coming back.
Ball gets past the catcher. In for another run is Jewel on that pass ball. Hudson up 4-0.
Anyway, long story short, me and another guy are calling each other into our. He's in a blind that I can't see. I'm in a blind he can't see.
And there's an echo.
Oh yeah, we're both like, man, this is great.
Another hit.
ripped!
Up the
Wow!
RBI is for Schwab.
Wow, what a great hit! Pop another one in. Schwab goes to first.
And again, nobody out here, Tim.
Dang, this is crazy.
Just kind of
5
bat through
run
the order
inning.
here.
Let's go.
That one's low. Runner goes.
Sender. Good throw.
Nice throw.
Got her.
Yeah, in fact, it kind of was between her legs, but decent toss there from the knees to get the runner, cut the runner out at second.
All right, so we got 1-0. I like the aggressive base running.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, Elena Jewell, the batter. Well, and you coaches will teach players to be aggressive when a ball's in the dirt like that, and they'll teach them watch for the changeup, especially if you see a pitcher for a while. A lot of times, right up the middle again.
Goodness.
Just kind of a defensive stop that time by the pitcher. Hard hit.
Wow.
Jewell with the hard hit and throw out to first. 2 outs brings up Mel Souza. So what they do is you watch a pitcher's delivery and you can kind of tell if they have kind of a way they show their changeup, or you just read it off their hand.
Sure.
And aggressive coaches and base runners will take off on that pitch, just knowing that
Interesting. Okay.
it's a slower pitch and it's going to be harder for the catcher to make a play. Strike that time. 2 outs here. Hudson with 5 in this bottom of the first. Good start for the Raiders.
Yeah.
That one's inside.
A little high. 1-1 here. Again, 2 outs. Shadow's starting to creep out to the mound here.
That
One's
one's
outside. Kind of like being right behind home plate again.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's a good vantage point, especially having something up the baseline, too.
Yeah. Oh,
Off
another.
The handles that time popped out to the shortstop. But for Hudson, holy mackerel, I didn't even keep track. I don't have my book, but I'm going to take a stab at it. 1, 2, 3, 5 hits. So 5 runs on 5 hits. Nobody left. After 1, it's Hudson 5. Memorial 0. All right, we're back. Top of the second, Hudson with a big first inning there with plating 5 runs. Gives Lauren Ledberry a little bit of breathing room here to operate.
Yeah, what a great start. My goodness. Ooh, nice pitch.
1-1.
Let's come on, buddy.
I grabbed a water and a Diet Pepsi here. I'm kind of wishing I had like a coffee or
hot
something.
chocolate poured on your back. Big swing.
Hitters so far for the Old Aves are definitely behind Ledberry. They're not able to catch up to her pitch yet. 1-2. That one's just outside.
What's the distance compared to, do you know? I don't mean to set you up for, I think you know this. So baseball versus softball.
Yep.
Mound
it's
to
30,
plate.
30 more feet.
30 more feet.
Yep, well,
God, it's
and
nuts. High and away on that one. Get a full count here. 3-2. Yeah, I do love this softball. It's just bam, let's go.
that one's going to curve foul. Yeah, it's a shorter field. Everything's a little bit more compact. Everything kind of happens quickly. bang bang kind of plays, which is what makes it fun, right?
Yeah.
A lot of energy.
Yeah. On that poor pitcher that last inning, she was seeing all sorts of stuff right up the middle.
Yeah, she was. Well, and coaches, when they teach hitting, I mean, that's you want to be thinking about hitting the ball middle, middle,
You do.
middle.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, obviously, it changes based on the type of pitch you get. Like if you get an outside pitch, you teach your hitters to try to drive it that direction, outside corner, inside corner. You turn on it, now it's going to go left. But I
We
didn't think
sub it in here. Is that what's going on?
must be making a
I've got gloves in my car if you want to grab them between innings. I'm happy to share them. They're North Face. They're real good. I'll go grab them for you.
We'll be all right.
All right. Nice pitch. Strike one. Should have
Runner
brought
at
my
first.
my Mr. Buddy propane portable heater.
Yeah, no kidding. Riley Moss is the runner at first. Casey Gillis,
another
the
strike
batter.
there. Nice. 0-2.
Ground ball to the shortstop, Schwab. She's going to go to
Possible
second
double.
for one. Gets that force.
Take it.
Gets the lead runner. So fielder's choice here. One out. No hits so far for the Old Abes. A couple runners on base with walks, but
So I don't know. I guess I do know what made me think of this. I was thinking of the little space heater I used to throw in my my blind when we deer hunt, and they've got a new blind. Have you seen this thing? It's see-through 360.
oh yeah.
From
Yeah,
the
I've seen
outside,
those.
it's all camo.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one got away from her.
Outside that time. Runner advances to second. I have
Crazy.
seen those, yeah.
You have seen
Yeah,
it?
Yep.
First time I saw it was just like 2 days ago. I'm like, what in the world?
Have you ever seen the ghost blind?
No.
So that's like a mirror, and it's panels of mirror, and when you look at it, it looks like everything that's kind of surrounding it.
No way.
It's
Wow.
they're pretty cool.
Interesting.
2-0.
Softball / hunting show today.
Could be talking ice fishing. We got spoiled this winter, though, Ken. It was just the weather was unbelievable.
It was the warmest winter I've ever seen up north here.
I
My
know.
goodness.
Straight.
Right down the pipe. There you go. 3-1. Good
So
answer.
then you start to think, oh my gosh, we'll be out suntanning in March.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking softball. Dang, we're going to be out in T-shirts and shorts doing
Yeah.
these games.
Another good pitch.
Yep.
Battling here. Brings
Okay.
the count full.
Yep.
Yeah, it just it felt that way. It felt like it was going to be a easy spring, and there you go.
There we go.
Behind it again. 2 outs.
Got one out there on second base.
2 strikeouts this inning for Ledbury.
Well, and
One, I'm sorry. One last inning, too.
it's
What was
funny.
that?
This weather, I think, is kind of normal for this
It
time
is
of year.
very normal.
But
Yeah.
it's just been so darn warm.
Yeah.
Ooh, the smoke. Nice pitch right down Main Street there.
Amy Gardner, the batter.
You like that one? Yep. 2
0-2.
strikes.
0-2.
Here we go.
Just comes right back at
Oh,
it.
she had it. She was just like, here comes the heat.
Yep, she kind of could feel it, that she could keep throwing that pitch. 2 strikeouts in that inning for Ledbury.
Love it.
For the Old Abes, no runs, no hits, 1 left. After 1.5, it's Hudson 5, Old Abes 0.
Well, welcome back. What are we calling this place up on the,
The
hill
Roost.
here?
The Roost.
Roost. Welcome back to the Roost up here. Hudson Raiders up by 5. Bottom of 2.
Number 9 batter Haley Carlson up to the plate. New player this year. Fun to see these new young ladies putting on the Raider uniform.
Yeah. You can tell we've got a good feeder program. Is it boosters or who feeds this?
A lot of these, yeah, they all start with the boosters. So the boosters kind of typically are the ones that these players play in their youth. When they get a little bit older, they may go to a club team.
Okay.
Boosters, typically you start to see them kind of pair out of boosters if they want to play more traveling type stuff. Right around 14 or 15. So most of these girls probably play some sort of a club travel season.
Okay.
Leadoff batter coming up to the plate here, Carly Meyer.
And club season, is that going to start right after varsity?
Oh yeah.
Just boom.
Yeah, and it's kind of a year-round commitment now. You've got
Is that right?
You've got fall ball, and then you have dome ball, or you travel to warmer places during the winter. Yeah, it gets to be pretty long. I wouldn't say softball necessarily. I mean, you certainly could have the commitment that you have with some other sports year-round, but it's easily a 9-month season.
Wow.
And maybe in some capacity you're doing more practice and that type of stuff. Popped up. Wind could be a factor today with that coming from the north, and there it is right there. Drops in for it.
Oh, goodness, for a double.
I saw that thing hang up there. It felt like the wind might knock it down, and sure enough, the wind is a factor, definitely.
Yeah, it's snorking up there. We'll take it. So a double. Brent Hayes up to bat for Hudson. High and away. Ball one.
Meyer singled in the first and scored the first Raider run.
Oh, goodness, what a hit.
That's going to tail off, too. Oh, beautiful catch. Smart play by Meyer at second to tag. Good rope that time by Hayes.
So she'll advance the runner over to third. It'll be 2 down. And Wolfgren up to bat.
Wolfgram with an RBI in the first inning. Takes a strike.
Good take, bud. Good take. On yours, 12. Come on, bud.
Just misses that time. Low and outside. Throw down to third. Runner's back. One and one. That one's a little high. 2 and 1. Two outs here, bottom of the second for Hudson. That one's grounded foul. Coach Schwab knocks it down.
I feel like we got to give a quick shout out to RJ's hot dogs. They were really good. RJ's 2 thumbs up for you guys.
All right.
We had a cheddar and a jalapeno dog earlier.
We're not even halfway through this game yet. Can you hungry again?
No,
but
well it was really good.
See if that one can clear the fence. Center fielder back there makes
what
the
a grab.
catch. 2 nice plays from her this inning.
Wow.
Retires the side. That was warning track power right there. Looked like it might get out, but center fielder did a nice job tracking it, playing the wind. For Hudson, no runs. 1 hit, 1 left. After 2, it's Hudson 5, Eau Claire 0. All right, we're back. Wind is blowing still, in case you were wondering.
In case you were wondering if we were cold and windy over here, we are. Send us some warm vibes here.
Still a few snow piles around if you look hard enough. I see over on the other field there's a pretty big one.
Nice.
So far, these Old Abe's batters haven't been able to really turn on any of Ledbury's pitches. She's doing a good job, too, of mixing up, taking an aggressive approach with the batters that are behind, and then also mixing a little off-speed in there, keeping them confused. No hits for her yet. Given up.
Yeah. 2 and 1.
Good pitch
Wow.
that time.
Yeah, she's just throwing some nice heat.
Come on, lads. Go, bud.
Think we're done with the snow this
2-2.
year, or you think we got some more in us?
I don't think we're going to have anything. Well, now I'm going to do like I just talked about. Put my foot in my mouth. I'd like to
This is a
believe.
jinx-free zone right now.
I'd like to
Jinx-free.
believe we're probably past it, but you never know. I mean, we might get an inch here or there, but
Yeah.
that one's in the dirt.
Yeah, I found myself going, I feel like I'm getting older by the day. I found myself monitoring the weather. And I look out 45 days now.
45
Never
days.
done that. And I looked the other day and I was like, it looks pretty nice.
What's
it's going to
the
be in the
4th
50s.
of July
and
look like
I know,
this
right?
year?
Right.
I might want to get on the river.
I don't know. Maybe I want to get out skiing or something. Oh, man. My father-in-law, if he's listening, hit mute. He is a weather, like, he can't get enough.
Yeah.
Like, he is monitoring, like, the first thing out of his mouth, how's the weather up there? Like, not how you're doing, nothing
one's
like that.
popped up to the second baseman over to make the play.
Just straight, how's the weather? And he's in Florida right now, so he knows how the weather is up here. It's terrible.
Oh yeah. You know, a lot of those older folks, first thing they'll say to you if they don't really have much to say is how you like this weather?
Oh, yeah.
Cold enough
It's
for
one of my
you?
favorites.
Cold enough for you?
Good pitch. Yeah, that's definitely in northern Wisconsin. Cold enough for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, got a runner on first. 1 out. 0-1. Looking good there. 0-2.
Tori
go.
Madison, the batter. That one's outside.
See what we did to the monitor when we were getting it out of the truck today? This is the latest and greatest. That's what's called when you
Ooh.
drop it out of the truck.
That's not good. Yeah. 2-0. Ground ball off home plate.
There
That
you
was
go.
going to be a fair ball. Infield hit that time.
Wow.
First hit of the game for the Old Abes. Tori Madison.
I kind of like that play. Just field it. It was going to be a tight throw.
Yeah,
You
it's
like that?
it's a risk reward play. You,
Yep.
you know, you make that throw and it's off. You probably don't have a good chance to get the runner in the first place. So better to just keep him to one base. Brings up the center fielder Brielle Godel. Brielle, a freshman, had a great inning, bottom of the second there out in center field. Made two nice plays. Got
Wow.
the corner that time.
Boy, just the snap on that mitt when that ball hit. Whew. Some heat going there. What a one.
Change up that time. Ooh, didn't miss by much. One out here, top of the third for the Old Abes.
I got 2-1. You think that's right, or is
Might
it
be
1-1?
2-1. I thought there might have been
I think
another
so.
pitch too. Squares to bunt.
Oh,
Fouls it off.
that'll be a strike, though,
That is
correct?
a strike,
Thank you,
yep.
sir. Make sure I score this right over here. All right, so 2-2, 1 out. Couple runners at first and second.
Got her.
Woo! Let's go. Strikeout. Okay, 2 down.
Number 22, I don't have her in my roster, but I heard Evelyn
Yep.
behind that one. Good pitch.
Strike 1.
Ahead, lads.
That one's low. 1-1.
Coach was talking about building us a little setup over here maybe for
I don't mind that.
down the road. A little enclosure so we could kind of be all fancy. Wow,
Ropes
nice
went
hit.
over to right field. That's going to plate one run. The runner from first gets over to third base. Good hard hit that time by number 22, Evelyn. She's excited. First run of the game for the Old Abes here in the third inning. Hudson still leads 5-1.
A couple runners on the corners right now. Clear that count.
Tween Weeks, the batter.
Come on, buddy.
That one's in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Going to throw down. They're going to get her, I think. The tag was there. Nice
Wow,
play.
let's go.
That was actually an excellent throw by Wolfgram. From her knees, made that throw. The runner was kind of expecting a no throw there with the runner at third, but good defensive play by the Raiders to finish that inning out. For the Old Abes, one run on with one hit and one left. After 2.5, it's Hudson 5, Old Abes 1. All right, we're back here, bottom of the third. Paige Adrian, the batter. A couple of RBIs for her with a big double in that first inning. Good cut that time. Back to the shed, back to the woodshed.
You ready for a fun fact?
Yeah.
I was just watching our Jonesy's commercial, and sandpipers, is that when they're younger, right?
That would probably be about middle age, yeah.
Okay, so I believe in the commercial, there's some of the girls that are playing now
Probably, yeah.
that were sandpipers at the time.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Young. Yeah, I don't know when Sandpipers starts as far as that club program. That one's outside, 2-1. I'm standing up here. Hopefully I'm not blocking anybody. I need my hands in my pocket.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
2-1. Big cut
Ooh,
that time. That's
nice.
going to get over the right fielder's head. One hops the fence. Actually kind of dies on that warning track. Another big hit.
Going to
Down
three.
to 3.
There we
She's in
go.
there.
Let's
Stand
go.
up. I think
Watch
we- I
that
think-
rip again.
I think we got a hitter here.
Yes,
in
sir. Wow.
young Paige Adrian. I'm impressed.
Wow.
Big hit.
Big hitter, the llama. Wow. Triple to get things going.
Brings up Anya Weiler. That one's outside.
How far we getting yours, bud?
Yeah, just a couple of ropes here early on for Paige Adrian. Tagging the ball. That one's in the dirt, coming back to us, Ken.
Oh,
Adrian's
boy,
going
that
to go
scared
for
me.
the plate. She's in there, safe.
Let's go. Look at that camera shot. Bam. That ball two there?
That is ball 2, yes.
Thank you. Perfect. And Paige Adrian, who ripped that one out to right field, is a freshman.
I've
FYI.
said that 2-3 times already.
You have.
I have.
I'm concentrating over
You
here.
are. Yes, I said that.
Just in case you weren't
Impressive,
listening earlier,
nonetheless,
like I wasn't. Yeah. That's
That
so
one's
funny.
high for ball 4.
Look, I'm running the scoreboard, cameras, and everything else. Can't always focus on
It
you,
is.
my man.
It's true, folks. He is dedicated to his craft.
Oh,
so
gosh, that's so funny. You know I've said that a couple times. I didn't realize that at all. Oh, gosh, Conan. Trying our best over
Gonna
here.
have a pinch runner here. Coming into pinch run, Elsa Bruner.
Mad
Eddie Schwab
Dog.
with a little dance.
Warmed up here. Brr. All right, no out still. Bottom of 3. Popped one in already.
That one's in the dirt. Throw down to first. It's going to get away from her. There's that risk-reward play. She can go for 3 here, definitely. Ball's out, but I think she was past second base. See if they'll let her advance, and they will, down to third. Good call by the plate umpire there. That's what we just talked about. You know, sometimes those throwdowns, they're fancy if they work, but all of a sudden you throw behind the runner.
Very costly
Now
then.
you've got a runner at third base.
Yeah.
Schwab pops it up. Second base is underneath it. Makes the play for out number 1.
All right, 1 out.
Come on, bud.
Brings up the third baseman, Elena Jewell. Good pitch that time. 1 out here.
Come on, bud. Still looking for your pitch here. You got it.
Hudson with a run in. Score is 6-1. That's well hit, but off to the right and foul.
I like it. We're aggressive.
1-2.
Work on that one, coach.
Oh, that wind just stepped in on me. I'm going to be honest with you. It got through a layer or
Got it.
two on me on that one. Get that darn chill down the spine. That one fouled off again down
That time they moved that right fielder over to the line. She kind of had to play if it wasn't tailing off.
She did, yeah.
Pull that gap, kid. You pull that gap.
I know. Then the hard part is when you get out of this, when you get out of the cold, it's hard to warm up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sit in
My
your
wife's
truck
going to
in
be
your car.
pissed because she's cold all the time, and I'm like the
Change up in the dirt. Good mix though.
I'm the guy that's always warm, so she's going to be mad. Now you're cold. Great.
That one's outside. Good eye.
Had a wild thought. What do you
2-2.
think odds are of them throwing a hot tub in here for us?
Well, you know,
Talk to the parent group.
The Diamondbackers, they can raise some money. We
Yeah.
could certainly talk about it. Ground ball to the pitcher. Third base holds.
Good
play. Yep.
Yep.
Got down the line, but that would have been tough to score on.
2 outs.
Jonesy, you're slacking. We got another run. There you go. Now you got it.
If I'm bad enough, they'll
I
fire
do
me.
that sometimes too, bud. Trust me. Gosh, I could really mess this up and never do it again. 0-1 here. Hudson trying to get another run in. Runner at third. Souza the batter. 1-1.
Come on, Millers. Yes. Find the gap.
Just missed there.
So
2-1.
Yep, thank you.
Come on, bud.
There's a hard
Nice
hit.
hit right to the shortstop there.
Up and off the glove. Scores another run.
Check a replay on that one. Nice zinger down the.
Yep, so we see her, Mel Souza, in the past has been a slapper. That
Yep.
time she swung away and hard hit, scores a run. Ground ball to the shortstop this time. See if they can handle it. Takes it herself. Close play.
Ooh.
Able to retire the side. But for Hudson, 2 runs on 2 hits. Nobody left. After 3, it is Hudson 7. Eau Claire Old Abe's 1. All right, we're back here, top of the 4th. Hudson with a couple more runs there in the bottom of the 3rd. Give Lauren Ledbury a little bit more to work with. 7-1 here. Ended the game on that throw down to second on the steal, so they're going to come back with Twain Weeks. That one's outside.
Oh, let's go, buddy.
mentioned
Nice.
good pitch. Fun to see these new players coming out and some familiar faces. I think Monday, Ken, don't we have Chippewa here?
We do.
That'll be a good game, good test for this this Raider team.
Because they're
always
typically
strong.
good.
They're
right?
always
Yeah.
strong. And I know last year they won the conference. Certainly battled for state, but Superior ended up going to state. If you remember, Hudson played Superior
Right,
as well.
right.
And they made it to the championship game.
Did they really?
Lost that game. I saw that their catcher, the really good player that they had.
Yeah.
Sometimes, we run across this from time to time where all of a sudden you get a kid that's a Division I player. She
Standout,
was legit.
Yeah.
And she's, at least early in the season, was the starting catcher for the Northwestern
What?
Wildcats down there.
Down in Chicago area?
Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
Yeah, impressive.
That
for
is
a
legit.
freshman.
That is legit.
That's
starting.
legit.
Yeah.
Yep. And
That's
she
that's
was
the real deal.
And she was batting kind of near the top. I think she was maybe the 5. I looked at it, maybe 10 box scores,
Okay.
and she was in the mix. So
Wow.
one out here. But I would imagine Chip was going to be good this year. Another team to look out for. Certainly, New Richmond had a good team last year, and I think they
Okay.
return a lot of those same players.
I tell you, New Richmond, they
2-0.
just keep getting better in every sport.
Well, the school's getting bigger, and I think
You can tell.
they just got a big referendum passed there
Really?
for some improvements to a lot of their schools. So
Okay. Yep.
2-1.
Quite the community. They're growing by leaps and bounds. You think it was the 36 Bridge or the St. Croix Bridge that really helped with
for
that?
sure. Yeah, that was a big part of it. Big part of it.
I do like that area. That New Richmond's that's a nice area.
Yeah, good people there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of them.
Most of them. That's right. Got her on the strikeout. Let's go.
No, they are. And I, of course, work with a lot of people from New Richmond, and they like to beat Old Hudson, but I don't know if it's the same rivalry as some of the other ones. It'll get there because they were in the middle border for a long time.
Yep.
And they were kind of the big bully in the middle border. Now they're in the big rivers, and
Nice pitch.
I work with a guy who's the baseball coach, varsity baseball coach for
Okay.
New Richmond, and
Okay.
he says we used to just clean house in the middle border. Now they come to the big rivers,
rivers.
and they're middle of the pack. So,
Right. Welcome to the show.
but they'll get there.
yeah.
Ledbury here, 0-2, 2 outs, another strikeout for her on the last batter. See if she stays aggressive here, and she does. Ooh, there it is. I was gonna say, man, if that's not a strike.
Wow. 3 up, 3 down
Couple
right
more
there.
strikeouts for
Pretty
Lauren Ledbury,
stuff.
having a good game. It's fun to watch her. She has fun out on the mound. A lot of smiles. For the old Abes, no runs, no hits, nobody left. Hudson coming up, bottom of the 4th, up 7-1. All right,
Welcome back to the Roost, the Raider Roost up here, top of the hill, just behind the high school. Ken and Aaron back at it. Jeff on our camera. Thanks for joining us for the home opener of softball. Hudson driving right now, 7-1, bottom of 4. And it's a little chilly.
it's a little chilly, but
bad, but a
again,
little chilly.
we're used to it.
Yep.
Were you surprised the first year we did softball and baseball how cool it does get?
I
out
was.
here? It
I
is.
like really
fairly
was.
surprising
Yeah.
because the sun might be out when we get here and it's 50-ish, maybe
Feels pretty
even-
good.
Feels
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. And then
And then it starts to cool off.
the
my
sun
friends.
starts to dip.
Yeah. Carly Meyer up to the plate, 2 for 2 so on the day.
Ball there.
So good start for her. She is a freshman as well, Ken. So just in case you want to tell me that in a couple minutes, I just wanted to tell you that myself.
I will let you know in a couple minutes. Nice hit.
Could cut that time out to left field. That center fielder over there to back her up that time. Meyer out for the first time. Brings up Bryn Hayes, center fielder.
Bryn Joe does a good
Hayes-
job on the PA, doesn't
yeah,
he?
He does. He's great. Hayes doubled and scored in the first, flight out back in the second or third inning.
Just a bit outside on that first one.
New pitcher for the old Abes as well. I'll get you a name here.
Roger that.
Casey Gillis, the pitcher. Actually, she may have been the starter too. My bad. I just look like somebody different. They all are starting to look the same to me, Ken, in their purple uniforms. Maybe it's purple. It's just kind of reminds me of a team to the west. I get mixed up.
Oh, that team to the west. Don't say the name.
Don't say it. 1-1. Ground ball, foul.
It's funny, that team to the west, they're so funny how they hate on us. They're like, I've heard multiple guys, oh, yeah, you guys got Love, and he looked really good. And we got rid of our quarterback. And it's like, like you guys.
It's going to be interesting what they do. I mean,
right?
it's, I know we're not in football season, but ground ball that time,
Oh.
fair. Throw over to first.
Oh.
Gets past first baseman. Hayes is going to stand up at second.
Here we go. Let's go. Get her going here. One down and
Yeah, the purple, they've got a decision to make. They're going to have to trade up to get a quarterback, I think, that they want or like.
okay.
But now they got to find somebody to trade with them, and then what's the cost going to be? You know, and again, it's a young guy. You don't know what you're going to get. So
Oh, good cut. That one goes foul.
Evelyn Wolfgram up to the plate.
It seems like those guys are always like chasing greatness. Like they're always getting a quarterback that could have been,
Close, but not close enough.
close,
right?
but no cigar. Yes.
Yep. That one's high.
Yep.
But man, they talk about it. I tell you,
Oh.
you turn on K-Fan or you talk, it's like,
Nonstop.
and it's supposed to be baseball season or hockey season or something.
Right.
Down to third again. It's a hot corner. That one's in the dirt. Scoop that
Ooh,
time
good
by the
scoop.
first baseman.
Good scoop.
He's able to get down to third, though, on that fielder's choice. Oh, calling it safe.
Oh, called her safe at first. Okay.
Good appeal there by Coach Schwab. So she may have pulled her foot. Looked like she was
Oh.
kind of coming towards third base.
Nice job, Coach.
Going to swap
runner?
out a runner here.
Okay.
Wolfgram is catcher, so I'm sure they want to get somebody else in to run for her. Taylor Evenson coming in to pinch run here. All right, so here's our big hitter tonight, Paige Adrian, 2 for 2.
Guess what?
She's
A freshman.
I got it. All right.
Having some fun over here, folks.
Throw it on the third. Going to send that
gonna
runner, though.
Move the runner around. You're risking it for the biscuit there.
Well, I mean, again, don't really help yourself unless you get the out there. So now you've got runners at second and third. For the hot hitter so far for Hudson today.
2 balls, right though? Or is it
I
1 and
think
1?
it's 2 and 2. Or 2 and 0. 2 and 0.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Darn scoreboard over there, tricking me. A lot of chirping out of the not bullpen, but the bench over to our left here.
Making a little noise in the dugout.
I like it.
3 and 0 here.
That's what I've got. The scoreboard reflects a 2 and 1. Keep an eye on
Nice
those
hit
guys.
again.
Right up the middle.
Gonna score 1 for sure. Hard hit. Right side. Scores that runner from third, Hayes. So another RBI for the freshman, Paige Adrian.
See what we got on the old replay here. Nice job, Jeff, covering over there. Guys, money. Love that. Ooh, dug that
line
one out of
drive
the
hit
ground
that
there.
time by
What a
Weiler. First pitch, line drive. But Hudson gets one. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 left. After 4 innings, it is Hudson 8, Eau Claire 1.
All righty, top of 5.
Krista Berg, the batter. Ledbury still on the mound for Hudson, having a good game so far. Mrs. Lowe.
Look close. Look pretty close.
That one's off the plate. First base comes over to make a play, flips it over. Beauty play. Nice job, Anya Weiler. Just a little flip, gets that over to Maddie Schwab. Little mixing up here in the out in the infield. Got Ella Brooks now at short. Schwab moves over to second. Weiler over to first. Good time to experiment some things in the early season.
That was a great play. They
was.
They didn't miss a beat. Everybody knew what they were supposed to do, and just boom, 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 boom. Oh, foul tip.
Paige Marcone, the batter.
1-1 here. Well, this weekend's supposed to be nice. I heard 60 and sunny.
Warming up.
Yeah. It's in the dirt. Yeah, my kid who's playing rugby hopefully he's not playing this weekend, but I've been helping them out doing some, streaming footage for him. And
cool.
So we'll be going and watch the team, and hopefully he'll be icing the foot. A wrap over there to second.
Schwab gets it, gets a handle, able to
Nice play.
get control, make the throw. So,
2 down.
yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to kind of go over and make sure he doesn't play.
Well, that's the
Now
deal.
he is an adult. I realize, but
adulting,
you
yes.
you can guilt him.
Yeah, I tried to do that the other day when I told him, and here's the deal. He's a golfer.
Okay.
And so golf season is upon us.
Yes, it is.
And so if you mess up your, that Achilles area, I mean, you're not going to be able to turn on a ball.
Right.
And I literally told him straight out of Caddyshack, you'll never come through on a ball again. What's the line? You cut that Achilles, you'll never come through on a ball again. I gave him that line straight up, dad style. You'll never come through on a ball again. And that sunk in. Ooh,
Riley
nice
Moss
rip.
with the 2-out hit there.
Nice little zip there.
And he might come back and say, Cinderella story.
Very well done, my friend. Very well done.
Tori Madison.
At
batter.
Augusta, about to be Masters champion. Nice pitch. Speaking of Cinderella story, the Masters will be fired up.
It is.
That this week or next week?
I think it's
Coming up. It's coming up.
Must be next week. Must be next
because there's
week.
not
It
any
would've been-
chatter
yeah.
about it.
Ooh, nice change up.
Wow.
Runner goes. Good hold. Beauty pitch, though. I mean, that one, again, we talked about pulling the cord on it, and that actually had great placement, too, just off the plate. If she would have got anything on it, it would have been foul. 0-2. Ground ball down to third, gobbled up. Nice play, charge and throw. That one's going to be high, though. Just kind of rushed that throw a little bit. She did a nice job coming up and charging, and actually throwing the run is hard to do. And I think sometimes you just get a little bit too excited.
Yeah.
And so Old Abe's get a run here. Good cut.
Wow.
Brielle Gettle is the batter, center fielder. Good pitch again.
Wow, there's some heat. So the chatter right now in the sports world is obviously March Madness. You play any of those brackets? You did any of that funny business? Did your bracket blow up like me?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was terrible this year.
You, me, and millions of other people.
I'm never really that good, but sometimes I get lucky. Like every 5 years, I'm lucky.
And I think, I kind of knew or thought UConn is the team to beat, but I thought somebody else probably would step in this year. And I didn't pick any crazy underdogs, but every pool I was in, I was wrong. So runner goes, throw down, a little bit late.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Good hustle down there from the runner at first.
What a throw.
I'd like to. No, I don't know how the brackets break up. Would Connecticut possibly play Purdue in the championship? Are they separate?
Yeah.
So that's a game I'd like to see.
Yep, I'm with you.
Because Purdue really, I was surprised. I'm surprised at not necessarily that they won, but just the like how much they've won by.
Yeah.
You know, like the spread.
Yeah.
Obviously. There you go.
There we
Good
go.
pitch. All right. We'll talk a little bit more softball instead of these other sports. But
Yeah, sorry about that.
For Memorial, 1 run on 1 hit. Nobody left. After 4.5, I'm sorry, it is Hudson 8 and Eau Claire 2.
All right. Bottom of 5 here. The Mad Dog up to bat.
Maddie Schwab up to the plate.
Ball 1.
I think Maddie so far she's in the running for best dancer on the team. She's got the moves out there. Pops that one up. Again, wind could be a factor here. Keep an eye on it. First base able to make that play. She has fun. That's the important thing.
Yeah,
Right?
I like that. I like somebody that's having fun. You know, that's kind of why we play these sports. Have some fun, right?
Right.
So, yeah, she's awesome. All right, 1 down here. Bottom 5.
Elena Jewell, the batter. Now we definitely have a new pitcher for the old
away.
Babes, number 22. Get you that name here. 22, Evelyn Kohler.
That one in the dirt. Two and 0, 1 out.
Was that? No, refresh my memory. I think there was a treehouse back here behind us before, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's right there.
Every now and then you get a little
the
bang on
treehouse,
that
yep.
roof.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could, you know what?
Take
Make that a little
that.
bit taller. We could be in that thing.
Bang it.
I didn't realize how close it was to where we're at.
Right up
Off
the middle.
plate that time, over to first.
Let's play.
Jewel is retired for the second out. Brings up Mel Souza. Souza with an RBI single her last at bat.
Yeah, it is closer than I thought.
It's really
just
close because
right
where we were
back
at before,
there,
we
yeah.
didn't realize that. It's kind of creeping right up on the fence. Get it up in about another 10, 12 feet, Ken, and
We're in business.
then we're truly in the roost.
Then we're in the roost at the roost.
Although we probably got to tie off because if you or I fall from there, we're in big trouble.
Tie in. Aaron, you got your harness? Yeah, we're good. Dirt.
Tuno.
All right, here we go. 2-0.
I feel like she's pitching to me. Those
3-0.
last two.
I know.
What did I do?
I know, she's coming right at us. What's the problem?
3-0 here, 2 outs. Inside, 4-pitch walk for Mel Souza.
We got to get Jonesy mic'd up here. I do have a third mic.
Ella Brooks up to the plate. Batting in the 9 spot.
Ella's a senior.
Yep.
I don't know if I mentioned that tonight.
Thanks, Ken.
You're welcome. I'm here to help. See, and that's why we can't have Jonesy on the mic right there. Keep an eye on that guy.
Own one. Just missed that time.
Just a bit outside there. 1-1.
cut that time.
Mm.
1 and 2.
Yes, square it up.
Again, if you missed it earlier, we'll be back here at the Roost on Monday, 4:30. Got a game against Chip. Oh, she was calling for a little time there. I don't know if it was given or not.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
No time given.
No time for you.
But we'll give you a ball.
We'll give you the ball, though. How's that?
Could hit that
Ooh.
time. See if that one stays fair. It does.
Drops in. Let's go.
Souza coming around. Kind of turned and looked, but coach sent her in. Brooks is going to try
Let's
to score
go.
two.
Here we
She's
go.
down.
Woo!
And safe. Well, she's fired up.
I'm fired up. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was.
Wow.
Little in the park home run there, Ken.
Yes, sir.
Your turn, Carly. Come on,
Whew.
That'll
All
make
right.
a smooth 10 there. Giving the score to the wrong person here. Okay, 10-2.
Back to the top of the order here.
Yeah.
Carly Meyer up to the plate. Inside. 2-0.
Excuse the sniffles here.
I know when I'm getting cold, it's when I start to get itchy. Like,
Oh, the itch.
you
Oh, yeah.
Get that going
oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Got to be like
My
your
skin's saying,
skin
put
get-
on more layers,
right.
nerd.
Skin getting dry or something. Like, come on.
buddy.
Yeah, the worst I ever had, I was out with the boys, and it was in Prairie du Chien.
That one's going to be foul.
Come on, ball.
Just fell. We're in Prairie du Chien. I was on the hill in a stand, and it was cold to start with,
Yeah.
and then raining.
Yeah.
And I'm in an open blind, just the old school, go up and sit on the steel,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so I'm looking and be knocking around the hill and see the other guys one at a time heading back to the house for chili.
Got to do that, right?
And then I didn't. I had a little Sammy or two, and I'm
Yeah.
like, manning
gonna
it.
t-
I'm
yeah.
manning it up today.
Yeah.
These freaking guys. So then, funny thing, I never saw anybody else come back out after chili for lunch.
Ball in the dirt.
Yep. Walk
There's
it.
ball 4. See how
So the-
aggressive Coach Schwab wants to be here. He's got speed at first.
The good news to that story is I saw a nice little deer walk in front of me at the end of the day and popped that little sucker and called the boys and said, "Get on out here. You guys got to help out a little bit." They were all tucked in, taking naps.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
He's going to send her here, no? Swing and a miss by Hayes. 2 in for Hudson. See how aggressive Coach wants to be. We saw the speed there of Meyer on that in that first inning. Old Abe's coach is in. Not sure. Maybe making a substitution here.
Yeah. You're in the hot seat now. Over to Jeff's picture here. Brian gives a wry smile.
All right, come on, B-Town.
Okay. Talk's over. It's time for a little ball. 0-1, 2 outs.
Ooh, there she goes. I figured he'd send her. She's speedy. Stolen base that time by Meyer. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2.
All right, here we go. House time.
That one's high.
That one got away from her.
All right, come on, B.
All right, 1 and 2, 2 outs. Lock and load up. Chatter going on the bench over here. I like it. inside. I've missed that over the last couple of years.
Inside. 2-2.
Having fun, B-Bear. Come on, bud.
There
Good
you
hit.
go. Wow.
Oh, nice try that time by the good pickup by the shortstop. That one went hard shot, went right off
hot
the
shot.
third baseman's
Dang.
foot, it looked like. Shortstop over there to try to make a play. Nonetheless, big hit by Hayes, gets the single, advances the runner. Brings up Evelyn Wolfgram.
Come on, buddy.
Look. That's nice work.
Hudson, runners on the corners here. 2 outs, ground ball to short. Going to step up, make the throw to retire Wolfgram and retire the side. But Hudson, 2 runs on a big in-the-park home run by Ella Brooks. 2 left. We are now 11-2 going into the top of the 6th. Little history there for you, Ken. We're
I like
back.
that.
We're
Yeah,
back.
thank you. That was fun. It's funny to think we were just talking about concerts and First Avenue over in the cities, and crazy to think how close you are in that venue. I mean, you're just right there.
Yeah.
Good pitch, lads.
Hudson here, 11-2, top of the 6th. Lauren Ledbury having a great game on the mound. Good to see that. Ground ball down to third base. Scoop and throw. Good play that time.
Nice pitch.
Nice job that time. Elena Jewell. One out. Kia Zimmerman. That one's in there for a strike. So it'll be interesting to see. I did not see who pitched the first game for Hudson, but we know Ella Brooks pitched the first game. Last year we saw quite a bit of depth from that pitching staff, so I would assume
Good hit.
probably about 4 pitchers for sure on this roster. First baseman changed, Bianca Nemero into the game. That one's popped up. Schwab, the second baseman.
There you
hustles
go,
over, makes the
Schwab.
play.
Nice job. That a boy. Not away. 2 down. Let's go.
Ken's chomping on popcorn over here. Every now and then you'll get a little cheer out of him. In between chewing.
You need a little energy, all right?
Nice job, chomp, chomp.
Good job.
Nice pitch.
Sorry about that. Oh, stop.
You're all right.
All right, strike 1.
And you mentioned you enjoyed was it a hot dog or a brat you had earlier?
So I had a hot dog. And it was the jalapeno and cheddar from RJ's, and it's the skin on.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Rating
highly
1
recommend.
out of 10.
As far as hot dogs go,
Yep.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay.
And the reason I didn't give it higher is because I like my hot dogs.
Be careful now.
Uh,
Nice throw.
I'm really feeling myself stepping into something right now.
You slowed down enough where I could at least
I'm going to
pump the
stop.
brakes.
I'm going to stop so you can't lace that together too easily because I know how people are. A little fatter.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Okay, 2-2.
These were a little slim.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Anyway, was it hot? Was it like too spicy, Ken, or
Oh,
strike out by
gosh.
Ledbury there?
Woo!
Well, let's wrap up the inning. For the Old Abe's, no runs, no hits, one left. After 5.5, Hudson 11, Eau Claire 2.
Welcome back to the Roost. Bottom of 6 here. Raiders with 11. Eau Claire, the Old Abe's with 2, a pair of them.
They're just figuring out maybe we got one too many there. I think it's 10-2, but
You know, the funny thing is I had 10.
Adrian the batter here. Ooh, scoop and pick up for the first out. You had 10, yeah, 10-2.
And then I looked at the deal, and I'm like, maybe I'm wrong.
It is 10-2.
I like Jonesy being a little generous there. I like that. All right, 10-2.
Little home cooking.
Hell, umpire knows what the deal is.
Anya Weiler, the batter.
A little outside, ball one.
Get yours here, Fiver. Square one up, bud.
Little high. 2-0.
Notice my scoreboard was a little
3-0.
shy over there on the corner. Just zoomed in on that deal. You like this scoreboard, or do you like a different format?
I like
This
it.
style? That
Yeah,
all
I
right?
think it's cool. Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
Ball
that one got
4.
away. A walk.
1-out walk for Anya Weiler.
All right, way to get started
All right,
here.
we got
Put
a new
one
batter
on
here.
Yeah.
Isabella Shivani. Make sure I got that name right.
Shivani's got some moves out there.
Ooh, we got it.
Nice work. Joe confirmed. Izzy Savani. Outside the first pitch, ball one.
Get yours one, Seth. Go, bud.
Oh
hit that
my
time.
gosh.
Right back to the
Absolutely
gap and
roped out
Right
there.
center. Weiler coming into third.
Let's go.
Nice
Come
hit
on,
by
girls.
Shivani.
I'll get a little replay. This is the Derek Building Solutions replay coming at you hot. Look at that rope right out to center field. Nice play.
Yeah, good hit.
Yeah. Get her up more often.
Brings up Elena Jewell.
Oh, right
Gonna
back at the
score
pitcher.
one. Weiler's going to score on that play. Runner is safe at first.
So that'll make it 11 for the
we
Raiders. Got them on the corners right now. One down, and Hudtown, a little rally going on right now.
Mel Souza, the batter. Runners at the corners. Still only one out. One more run here. I think we're going home early, so let's not jinx it. That one's outside. Throw down to third. Runner back.
Risking it for the biscuit there.
A little bit of a snowball fight going on in the infield.
Really? Took me a second. I get it. I'm slow, okay? Ooh, that one's way outside, though. Advanced the runner from first to second. The ball, so 2-0 here, one out. Come on, Hudson. Here we go. Ooh, that one got away.
try to
They're sending her.
Get out, get out, get out!
Safe underneath the tag.
Let's go!
That was a close play, and you got
Yes,
it right there,
was.
didn't you?
Yep, that was a good look there. Yep, just kept
That's
the
your
camera
game,
in place.
Ken.
That was a
They're
good one.
calling it.
That's it.
I think so, 10 run.
Feel like we need to light a firecracker off or do something like boom, Crank the music. Let's go.
There we go.
Get the party going.
First game of the year, everybody's a little foggy. They aren't
Everybody's
sure what the
looking
rules
around
are,
like,
but I know because
"What's
I'm
going
cold.
on?"
I'm ready to go.
You are out of here, my friend. Thanks for joining me for the first call. The Raiders with a sweep of the doubleheader.
Yes.
Similar scores, really. I think it was 13-1 on the first one, 12-2 on the second.
Yep.
Raider
So,
girls looking great.
Good start. New coaches, new players. Again, impressed me tonight. Thought Lauren Ledbury did a good job on the
She
mound.
was
So good
fantastic,
to see
yeah.
her back. I also thought some real aggressive hitting, which was fun to see. Impressed with a couple of those freshmen that we realized were freshmen a couple different times, but fun to have. Fun.
Ken realized they were freshmen, as Aaron had mentioned it a couple times.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
But
Everything's
again,
new to me
fun-
sometimes.
Right, and you know, we start the season off with a couple wins. You know, next week you've probably got one of your toughest competition or toughest games of the year in the conference anyway.
Yeah.
When Chip comes to town, but you need to know where you stack up, and that's a good thing early in the year. The other thing that's hard, I know the girls and the coaches and players want to get out and get playing. It's good to get this first one under the belt, even though it was a little chilly.
Agreed.
We've been kind of cooped up and waiting, but congratulations to Coach Schwab. 2-0 on the season.
Like it. Good start. Real good start. Again, if you missed it earlier, we'll be back in action here at the Roost Monday. 4:30 is game time. Again, Chip and some baseball that following day. So here we go. Up and at 'em. Thanks again for tuning in. It's Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Cherstig on our camera. We are the Raider streaming crew. We'll see you on Monday.